Hello, everyone. I just thought I would pop on here today, and I'm going to try to do this more often. Actually, is to get online and just, talk and let you know who I am and what I'm doing and all of these kinds of things. So, just a little bit about me. I am a mother of four children. I have two stepchildren. Um, I'm a grandmother of two beautiful granddaughters, and also all of my children have are boys. So I gave birth to four boys who are now adults, and they're all doing their thing, and I'm quite happy to see them doing their thing. I would love them to eventually one day come and do some work with me, do this kind of work, trying to help people through their lives and reaching that higher state of consciousness so that we can all live here peacefully and not just to survive, and as a First Nations person and coming through the obstacles that not only myself but my family and community have also gone through, it takes a lot out of you to kind of get through all of these obstacles in life. As I am sure you all know, everyone comes into this physical world with things that they must kind of move through, get through, and hopefully being able to do it in a good way. And way easier said than done for sure. But that's what I'm here for. I've been a counselor since I was 23 years old. And I think that I was just kind of always a natural counselor. So, people came to me and talked to me about what was happening with them, happening with their families, how they were feeling about it. And that really inspired me at a very young age to kind of get into this line of work. So, aside from, myself and friends and family struggling in life, whether it be through just simple marginalization or maybe, somebody's dealing with mental health issues or whatever the case may be, I've actually had an opportunity to help people, and I feel so grateful that I've came here and chosen this path, because I think that it's something that I've probably done in several lifetimes before, if we believe in past lives. So yeah, so I just wanted to get on here and tell you where I'm from, even even in the area of being in the Owen Sound area, which is known as the ancestral lands of Nawash, actually, of Chippewas and Nawash, which is the community that I come from. And I've kind of always made it a point to live here in Owen Sound, and be in this vicinity where my ancestors have always been. In this area that we call the Saugeen Ojibwe Nation ancestral lands. And I remember hearing a story when I was a kid about what Saugeen. I always asked, what does Saugeen mean? Like, what is? And my mom was able to tell me at that time that a teaching that she had learned is that it was actually, it derives from Zagidawin, which means that I love you, or love, in our language. And they say that in this area in particular, even just south of the Great Lakes region, that we are actually living in the heart of Turtle Island. So when we think about Turtle Island and that creation story about where we come from, Turtle Island is all of Canada, Alaska, Greenland, United States, down into Central America. And the reason why it's called Turtle Island is not just simply from our creation story, but that it's actually in the shape of a turtle. And that's pretty significant, especially for me when I think about my journey, even around my clan. Being that I am Anishinaabe through my mother, and I do believe Mohawk through my father, the clans go through the opposite. So my mom's clan, technically, I guess, through my mother's side, on the Anishinaabe side, I would receive my clan from my father, and the Haudenosaunee side, or the Mohawk side, I would technically receive my clan from my mother. So I went on this long journey about what my clan was, because we just really don't know who we are anymore. With colonization and oppression, we've been struggling for a long time to know who we are, to be able to identify who we are, and not under the definition of what the federal government has put onto us. So really coming to terms with this whole piece of identity. And so I looked for my clan for a very long time, and finally, or I guess when I was fairly young, I went to go see a medicine man down in the Southern Ontario region, and I asked him for my name, and he was able to, or for my clan as well as my name, but he was able to give me my clan with getting me to hold on to some medicine and putting my intentions into that. And so he told me at that time that I was a turtle that carried all of the other turtles on its back, and I always wondered about that, because I received that clan very young, and have carried this turtle clan with me throughout many years now, since I was about 23, 24 years old, and knowing full well that on my mother's side, through my grandfather, that I am Crane clan. And so this whole clan teaching has really been a journey for me. And so now I feel like I just carry both clans. I carry a snapping turtle clan, because for us, that would be Turtle Island with all of the other clans on its back. And then also the Crane clan, something that I inherently received through my mother's lineage. Now, my dad, he was adopted at a very young age, and he didn't really know his mother and father. And so that's been a journey for me, trying to do this research and find out exactly who my paternal grandparents are. But of course, it just gets all crazy and messy. So it's kind of like, I just look at, I am who I am at this point in time, and I am very thankful for my upbringing in the Anishinaabe way, and that I followed that Anishinaabe way for most of my life. And if it wasn't for my culture and my teachings, I am not sure if I would be here today. So we all go through these obstacles in life, and and that's really something that I really just want to share with all of you. So, in whatever capacity, I do various different types of helping, I guess. I will always be a helper at a ceremony. I've had an opportunity to conduct more and more ceremony myself, which has been quite nice. And I think that is the way that it needs to be, because it's all about our relationship with Creator, and and that's what I want to strengthen, is that relationship with my higher self, with Creator, that has put us here. So anyway, I just thought I would get on here and talk a little bit to you about this, but also to let you know that if you are interested in coming to my retreat, we've only got about another week for sign up. So please, if you are interested in attending the retreat, please reach out to me at trish@trishmeekins.com. I'd be more than happy to help you with any questions that you might have. But I really just want to welcome you, and for you to get to know who I am. So Chimigwech for listening today. Hopefully everybody's enjoying this beautiful weather. I'm so thankful that we are finally getting nice, warm, beautiful weather. So take care, Bamapi, until we meet again, until we see each other again.